Hey everybody, how we doing? It's Matt with the DPI podcast, and it is Tuesday, June the 14th, and we got a lot to talk about. We're actually going to have Peter with Princesses and the Mouse Disney Travel on with us to talk a little bit about The Wish. Oogie Boogie Bash was announced this week, and some other things that are opening or just have opened that just need to be touched on around the parks. So hopefully you guys all had a good week. It is hot out here in Indiana today. It is 7:17. It is 94 degrees right now. We got up to about 97 today. It was a scorcher, and really just trying to stay cool. Hopefully you guys are too. Things going on this week. We went and saw Top Gun Maverick. And that was excellent. Was really happy with that movie. So really cool movie. If you do like the original Top Gun movie, you'll love this one. Lots and lots and lots of throwbacks to the original movie. If you've seen it, or if you plan to see it before going and seeing the movie. Couple more big releases coming out. Not necessarily Disney related, but we have Jurassic World Dominion is out as of last week. Yeah. Shake your head, Peter. I see you over there. We got Lightyear coming out this week. And then we've got Minions Rise of Gru coming out on July the 1st. So lots of cool movies coming out. Good summer for movies if you are a movie goer. There's plenty to do, plenty to see. So real quick, let's talk likes and shares. So big thank you to our new subscribers over on the YouTube channel. Sarah Marchino, thank you for subscribing over on YouTube. And Ricardo Castello Bronco, thank you for subscribing over on YouTube. Really appreciate it, guys. We're constantly, trying to grow that subscriber base. So if you know anybody that likes Disney content, definitely push them our way. Love to have them as part of the community, and love to have them interact on these shows. I've constantly have chats up. Right now we're on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. So if you're on one of those things, you can come over, say hi. I'm constantly watching chat, talking to people in chat. So definitely worthwhile if you want to be involved in the show. So, like I said, a few different things going on. We've got Peter with Princesses and the Mouse that's going to be on with us. So, it looks like he's ready. So, I'm going to go over there and we're going to grab him. So with this new Zoom thing, we started this late, so I don't even know if you have good audio. So how are you doing, Peter?
We're going to find out if I have good audio.
You have fantastic audio.
Yay.
It is a quality start to the show. So I was talking about the Heat earlier. You had, what was the first round of Golf State Finals was today?
Yeah, we might as well talk about that. I mean, we're already talking about movie releases and all those sorts of weird.
Yeah, I take the first 5 minutes of personal privilege now.
I'm just saying, I'm disappointed that Lightyear was third on the list for a Disney news and notes show. We got
Top
the
Gun,
late for third, folks.
Top Gun Maverick was that good. So
All right. Yes, first day of state finals. Holy cow. Whew, it was a hot day. Holy cow. It was just
how'd you guys do?
we're good. We're currently sitting in fourth, one shot ahead of fifth. We're 3 shots ahead of behind third, 6 shots behind second, and only 12 shots out of the lead. So, honestly, really well. Really,
There you
really
go.
proud of our guys, and we have day 2 tomorrow, and we'll see how it all shakes out. So,
There we go. There we go.
being
So
hydrated is 97% of the battle.
yeah, yeah. I was out. I had a couple of demos to do this week, so it was impressive. It was hot moving power wheelchairs in and out of my vehicle today. So
Yeah, crazy hot. And I had a couple of guys hit it into some heather, and so I had to go sprinting from tee boxes, and woo. After that, I'm like, okay, I'll be in the shade for the next 30 minutes. Don't need me anymore.
there you go. There you go. So we did get together over the weekend, tape some Disney content.
Good.
So working on that right now. So we're going to be releasing the our guide to Lightning Lane and Genie Plus and that kind of thing here probably in the next couple of weeks. I don't know. I'm thinking it might be 5 videos, honestly.
What? We said,
Yeah, I know. We talked about 2.
are you going to make one for each park?
I think so.
Holy cow.
Well, I mean, it's just, I think each park deserves just their own little, like, 3 to 5 minute, hey, this is what it is,
Yeah, that makes sense.
and just kind of
Okay.
go with it.
So
So,
let's record the intros right now. Hey, welcome to the DPI podcast. Today we're going to be talking about our tips and tricks on Lightning Lane.
yeah, so Lightning Lane, let's get into some park news with Lightning Lane. Talk about some openings around the parks. We had Finding Nemo, Big Blue and Beyond open yesterday.
Yeah.
Um,
It was like, I'm going in 3 days, and that wasn't even on my radar until that news broke. Like, I got the little thing about it. I was like, I completely forgot that it was supposed to be by mid-June. And so I'm really excited because my wife and I, on our anniversary trip, wouldn't normally go to Animal Kingdom. But then when I saw that release, I was like, oh, we can make one of those shows to see what it's all about. And Disney released a full video of it. Well, some of the Disney news networks, I should say. So I'll make sure to get us the full video of that.
There we go. There we go. Yeah. So it is a little bit of a cut down show. From what I've seen, really cool though. They've brought in some technology as far as projection technology, and it's narrated from the view of the animals from the Marine Wildlife Institute. So that's kind of cool.
I'm looking forward to it. So it seems like it's maybe more of like the story of Finding Nemo, incorporating parts of Nemo and Dory. Didn't want to spoil it by watching the full thing. Like you said, the previous show ran about 40 minutes. This runs about 25. Still has the live actors, a lot of the same costumes for those of you that have seen the show before. So, I mean, that's a win-win-win, right? Instead of a 40-minute show, we get a 25-minute show. That allows them to operate every hour on the hour without the cast members getting too tired. So it looks like, from what I saw, there's 6 showtimes a day. Does that sound right?
Yeah, that's right.
Or I think there were 4. So I think there were like 2 in the morning, kind of back to back, and then there was a pretty decent gap, and then 2 in the afternoon. So now there's 6 showtimes, basically every hour on the hour. So it's actually every hour on the half hour.
Every hour on the half hour except for 1:30, I think.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. So now I'm like going back through my plans. We'll probably catch the first show there because, well, no, maybe not. First show at 10:30. Does that sound right?
10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4. Yeah.
Yeah, 10:15. We have to check in for our Wild Africa trek. So hopefully catch it before Yak and Yeti. So maybe the 2:30.
There you go. There you go.
I definitely got to go watch that thing.
Yeah, I mean, I know that's a show that you like, and then you also get the regular Festival of the Lion King as well, which is going to be nice. No more celebration of Festival of the Lion King. You get tumble monkeys, you get aerialists, you get the whole shebang.
Man, I'm gonna have to like.
Hey, I got a birthday coming up. I got a birthday coming up, and I got a gift idea for you. Okay, so if you're thinking about getting me something, it's only $110,000.
Love it.
So, Adventures by Disney has debuted a worldwide adventure that spans 24 days and 6 countries.
Do you go to all of the parks?
Embark on a bucket list adventure for 75 Ultimate Disney fans. This dream vacation spans 24 days, covers 6 countries, includes all 12 uniquely magical Disney theme parks worldwide, as well as 3 iconic landmarks: the Taj Mahal, Pyramids of Giza, and the Eiffel Tower. So it's your own. It's your own personal Soarin'.
Dude, but that's in 24 days.
Yeah. And you get to be
exhausting.
And you get to be a guest at Summit Skywalker Ranch. They have their own private jet that's going to do this. It is crazy.
Right. I don't know if I. God, that just sounds. I mean, it sounds amazing, but like, what would the toll of your body be after 20? Like.
Just 24 days of just absolute go Disney style.
Right. I mean,
but you're coming back to like the best accommodations as well.
Yeah, and I would assume, like, you know, when you're at Disney World, I'm guessing, haven't looked at this itinerary. This is awesome. Hey, if you want to book it, let me know. We can figure it out together. I have to imagine that at like Disney World, you have like one of the VIP hosts the entire time with the group, and you know, all of that stuff.
Okay.
Because otherwise, like, hey, you're gonna spend 4 days. Oh, you got some deets?
I got the itinerary. So days 1 through 3 are in Los Angeles. Days 4 and 5 are in San Francisco. Day 6 is in Alaska. Day 7 through 9 are in Tokyo. 10 and 11 in Shanghai. 12 and 13 in Hong Kong. 14 and 15 in Agra, India. Day 16 is in Cairo. Day 17 through 19 is in Paris. Days 20 through 24 are in Orlando.
It sounds exhausting.
Dude.
That's
hey, to everybody that's listening and watching, I'm going to start a GoFundMe now. And if we can get to $110,000, I will live stream for 24 straight days. I'll figure out a way to do it. You can watch me sleep on the plane.
What's the cost for one person then?
$110,000.
That's the one person rate?
One person.
Okay, so we need a GoFundMe for approximately 200. Does that include meals?
I would have to imagine it does, because like day 1, arrive. Oh yeah, welcome dinner at the Lincoln Theater and Disneyland Park, fireworks viewing, Walt Disney Studios tour, shopping at Studio Store, World of Color viewing, Disneyland pre-opening access, Sleeping Beauty Castle photo op, Disneyland Park VIP tour, Disney California Adventure.
There it is, the VIP tour.
Yep.
It has to, right? It has to include a VIP tour at every park that you go to just because otherwise, like, one day at each park is not enough time.
No.
And it would just be exhausting and overwhelming. But if I had a VIP tour guide that goes, hey, we're going to go on this ride, then we're going to go on this slide, then we're going to grab lunch, then we're going to go on this ride. Like,
you get to go
that sounds doable.
You get to go to the Lucasfilm campus, the Walt Disney Family Museum, Skywalker Ranch. You get a special guest presentation at Skywalker Ranch on the 5th day.
So here's what we're doing: $300,000 GoFundMe.
Okay.
And exactly, you and I will live stream the entire trip Yes, let's go do this.
Yeah, I mean it's 220,000 for the two of us to do it plus tax. Let's say, so
250.
it's in the $230,000 range.
Okay, so we need 250. Never mind, not the 300. 250.
Well, no, but we need about $70,000 worth of equipment to be able to do this too.
You have most of it.
I got most of it.
I think we can pull it off for 250.
This is absolutely it's unbelievable. I mean, just everything that you do in this is absolutely unbelievable.
So I'm big into board gaming, and a lot of smaller companies use Kickstarter, and there are even like game review podcasts that use Kickstarter to like raise their funds for yearly operating budgets. We need to get on this. Okay, between GoFundMe and Kickstarter, we can make the money required for a 24-day live stream of the Magical Bucket List Adventure by Disney. Where there's a will, there's a way.
There is. I mean, we just have to put it out there.
Any wealthy benefactors, please feel free to reach out to us.
It's not 110,000. It's $109,995 per person. I mean, that's affordable now.
All right,
I could sell my house and still have money to spare.
There we go. I'm going to sell my house. We're going to live in our camper so that I can go on.
There you go. We have a plan. We have a plan, guys.
Okay. We need a wealthy viewer.
Kevin Gearhart, if you're watching.
And we'll go with you, and we'll share all of our Disney passion with you.
There you go.
We go on it together for the three of us. So if there's a wealthy listener who has approximately $350,000 to $370,000 just laying around, contact Matt and I. We will go with you for 24 days, and the three of us will just have a remarkably amazing time. Brilliant.
That is exactly what we need.
This was not something that was on the topic list that was sent to me, but I can't tell you how excited I am.
So sometimes some things just need to be a surprise.
It's going to happen by 2024, folks.
There you go.
We're on
I don't know when this leaves. I mean, obviously it's got to have a date.
I thought you said spring.
So booking is next week. So June 20th for previous Adventures by Disney people who have traveled on 3 or more adventures. June 22nd for all previous Disney Adventures. 24th for Golden Oak, and that's it. June 28th for the general public.
When are the trips? Just running constantly?
I doubt they're running constantly. It doesn't say when it leaves. Hold on, there's a link here.
First through 24th of each month.
Let's check out the link and Disney apps.
This is so exciting.
When do you leave? Oh, you get 68 meals.
That's a lot of meals.
24 days, 68 meals, 31 sites.
Sold. You had me at $109,995.
I know. It just says day one. It makes it look like it's going to be a thing that they do more than once, but surely they couldn't.
Well, you can't build that itinerary and run it once.
Rates and dates. There we go.
Ooh, we're getting somewhere, folks.
July 9th, 2023.
Yeah.
Is the only one that they've got set up yet.
Man, I don't know if we can. Okay, if there is somebody with $350,000 that wants to come travel with Matt and I next July, reach out because we got to book this next week. 2 weeks from today, we're going to book it.
So yeah, so that's double occupancy pricing shown. So, that's interesting.
Wait, does that mean
we gotta sleep in the same bed?
two people's $110,000.
No, it says adult starts at 109,995. So
All right. Well, it's unlikely, but let's just do what we can. That thing's going to be sold out before it gets to the 28th, though.
that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking when it hits Golden Oak, it's gone.
Right. So what we really need. All right. I'm going down there this weekend. I got to do nothing but try to talk to people that look like they come all the time, and see if I can become really good friends with one of them.
Just hang out in front of like the DVC doors.
Or
the
one
Club
of the DVC.
No, the Club 33 doors. Sorry.
I'll hang out in the lounge of DVC. Yeah. Yeah, maybe that. Like, I should hang out by the ramp at Animal Kingdom or in front of the door on Main Street.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just, if somebody goes to walk in, be like, hey, I would love to show you a couple of videos of this guy and I. We would love to travel the world with you. Don't take this the wrong way, but I can show you the world. Shining, shimmering, splendid.
If they don't release a promotional video for it that has that as the backtrack, they have completely done every Disney person wrong.
And if the Club 33 member doesn't appreciate just the pure amazingness of my pitch to them by leading with I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid, then do they really deserve to be a Club 33 member?
No, they don't. I mean,
like, if anything, they should be like, yes, we're best friends now. It's like that scene from Step Brothers. Did we just become best friends? Yep.
All right. So since you are a golfer, I'm a golfer too. Walt Disney 50th anniversary pin flags are now available at the Walt Disney World Golf Pro Shops. So again, if you're looking for a birthday present for Matt,
say that again.
The pin flags.
Yep.
They are 50th anniversary pin flags.
Wait, I could get them in all 4 of the pro shops?
All 4 of the pro shops.
Even Oak Trail?
Well, Oak Trail's the same as Magnolia and Palm.
Oh, it would be.
So, all 2 of the pro shops.
You're right. Because, I mean, I could probably find some time to go play foot golf. I do have the water and sports option on my pass holder.
Nice.
So if I really wanted to take my clubs, which I do have a club suitcase for some reason. Go ahead, tell the viewers about that, Matt.
Hey, I do too.
Yeah.
No, you can't even start to make me feel bad about that.
Yeah. You're probably right.
You know, I feel kind of bad because it's National Bourbon Day and neither one of us have a bourbon sitting in front of us.
I have a Canada Dry, which goes well with bourbon.
There you go. I've got water, which goes well with bourbon as well.
Yes. But
usually in the frozen form.
A frozen form in a big ball.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of water, Disney Parks released that they are going to do the christening of the Disney Wish live on June 29th at 11 a.m. So they're going to have spectacular performances, characters, and more.
That's the first launch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 11 a.m. on, looks like, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter. It looks like it's going to be basically everywhere. So if you follow a Disney
Plus later that day.
Yeah. If you follow a Disney account, you're probably going to see it.
They really should. They should run it on Disney Plus as well.
Halloween at Disneyland runs September 2nd through October 31st. Oogie Boogie Bash is select nights September 6th through October 31st. You've never done an Oogie Boogie, have you?
In California?
Yeah.
No, I've been to California once, and it was in the springtime.
Okay, yeah, we've both done Not So Scaries, and you did the wonderful money grab that was Boo Bash last year.
It was worth it. It was worth it.
It was worth it?
Yeah.
So yeah, starting June 28th, Magic Key holders can buy pre-sale tickets, and D23 members can buy tickets to an exclusive D23 night September 10th. General admission tickets go on sale June the 30th. So, Oogie Boogie Bash, pretty comparable. The one thing I will say about California is they do tend to have better characters at land. So they have that going for them. You know, I think Avengers Campus has a little bit to do with it, but they've been getting a lot of good, unique characters there. And they just got Boba Fett and Fennec Shan, and they're going to have the Mandalorian and Grogu at some point later this year. So, there's that. Nothing for Hollywood Studios yet.
Pretty exciting stuff. I'm just excited that all the characters are... This will be the first time, me going back this weekend, that the characters are back. And so, you know, there's a very realistic chance that as I'm spending one of the very, very long days at Epcot, that perhaps enough has been drank that I do a lot of character meet and greets instead of anything else.
Nice. There's nothing wrong with that. I love a character meet.
Bunch of images for
For our friends traveling in from overseas, U.S. will end COVID-19 testing requirements for air travelers entering the country. This actually ended over the weekend. So if you are flying in from another country, you no longer have to test negative. You still have to be vaccinated, but no testing. So hopefully that will end COVID testing on the ships. Now it's at self-testing. Hopefully this gets it to kind of no testing. I think we're closer than we have been in a long time. One of your favorite meals is reopening, Victoria and Albert's.
one of my favorite meals.
Yeah, so...
You have me confused for someone else.
So it's going to open next month. Reservations are going to open up at the end of this month, and the prefix menus begins at $295 per guest. Optional wine pairings start at $150 per guest, and zero proof pairings start at $110 per guest. So there's that.
Yeah, I've never been to Victoria and Albert's.
That is insanely expensive.
That will be probably one of the last ones that
I thought you guys got to eat there on
the Dine Around the World.
Yeah.
No, we ate it in Narcoossee's.
Oh, okay.
That was fantastic because at Narcoossee's there's like there's a table in like the wine cellar area, the wine room.
Uh-huh.
And it's not in the kitchen, but it's essentially the same idea as like the chef's table. And that was awesome because it was most of us there. There was like a family of 8. That was like 4 adults and 4 relatively older kids. And then there were the other like 12 of us were all couples, all on our anniversary trips. So they put the 12 of us there, and then the family of 8 got like an 8-topper out in the restaurant somewhere. So it's pretty good. Oh, we got our countdown timer. Ooh.
I know. Good old Zoom with its. You have to pay for the long meetings now. So we're down to 10 minutes, everybody. I think we can get through the last 2 topics in any conversation in 10 minutes. So D23, all 6 expo halls were announced starting on September 9th. The one that everybody cares about, the parks presentation, will happen on Sunday, September 11th. Very, very interesting that it's happening on a Sunday. I think that's because you're going to get big news going into a Monday for a huge kick in the markets. If they really wanted to hide things, they would have done it on Saturday morning. So, Saturday hides in the market, Sunday's alive in the market. So, I'm sure that we're going to get some news on the good side if they're putting it on a Sunday. And it is on September 11th. Disney Wish becomes a reality. June 9th, they took delivery of the Wish. Again, like I said, June 29th, they are going to do the christening for the first voyage. And then a little bit of a down note for the end of the show. On June 8th, Disney Travel Agent webcast. Were you on that webcast on June 8th?
No,
Jeez. Man, terrible travel agent. It was announced that the pirate rooms at Caribbean Beach were discontinued beginning 2023.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
I am. Rip them out, re-put them, like turn them into the other rooms, and it opens up so many rooms for Caribbean Beach. They're never booked. They're not a good place to stay. I've had several clients who go to book them, and I'm like, you don't want to be, a family of 4 does not want to be in that room. I am telling you that right now. Like, unless you're a very small family. Like,
so isn't Caribbean Beach, aren't they getting ready for like the 7-year refresh? It's got to be getting close.
It would be close to that.
So I wonder if that's just kind of a precursor to that 7-year refresh.
Still, all of those buildings over there, they could gut them and just make them like all the other rooms. Then they can increase what they charge for them. They'll increase the occupancy of the hotel. They'll also increase the booking rate. And with Caribbean Beach being arguably the hottest hotel to get a reservation in, like, that's just smart. You regain all of those rooms. And you could even charge a little bit more for them, because they wouldn't be preferred because they are quite a hike. But what they are is, outside of Jamaica, they are the next closest thing to the skyline.
Oh.
Because you come out of those buildings, because that's where my daughter and I stayed for our trip, was in one of those rooms, because it's perfect for like a parent traveling with 1 or 2 children. Like, those would be fine. So my daughter and I stayed in those rooms, and because I got it on a crazy good special, because they never booked it up, right? Like, all of this goes hand in hand. And you come out of those rooms, and if you go across the road, that will then take you walking towards the main building. But if you turn left, you go across the little bridge and you're at the Skyliner station.
Uh-huh.
It's a really great room if you plan on doing a lot of Epcot in Hollywood.
Yeah, so again, it might be a precursor to the 7-year refresh, but sounds like on your side probably a good idea as far as getting rid of those.
I just look at it as more opportunity to get my clients into an actual Caribbean Beach room.
There you go.
That's the easiest way I can put it.
Anything that you're seeing that I haven't touched today?
Dude, I had sectionals last Monday, regional practice round Wednesday, regionals Thursday, long weekend with a whole bunch of stuff going on, state practice round yesterday, round 1 of state today, round 2 of state tomorrow, and I leave for Disney on Friday. I have seen nothing, my man.
I was going to say, so you're saying that's a no.
You sent me the topic list, and I looked it all up real quick, like, oh, yeah, sweet. I had seen the only thing that you sent me was the Finding Nemo, because I saw that popped up in my emails, and I saw the Nemo show return to Animal Kingdom. I was like, yes.
There you go. Well, Peter, thanks for joining us tonight, man. Next week you might be able to join us from the airport. Probably not. Who knows?
I don't. So I did get my known traveler numbers. So
there you go.
My flight doesn't leave until like 9:30.
Uh-huh.
So I might be able to join for like. I might be able to join, and I might still be skylinering back from Epcot.
Okay.
Because my flight's not until like, I think it's 9:50 out of there actually. So with being able to go through TSA pre-check, I don't have to get to that airport until 8:30, 8:45. So,
Sounds good. Well, I'll send you a text message and we'll see where you're at. If you can, great. If you can't, I can hold up the show. One more week. One more week. But again, thanks for coming on with us, and we will talk to you next week.
Sounds great. Bye, everybody.
All right, that was Peter with Princesses and the Mouse Disney Travel. If you're looking to book a vacation, book with him. He's a pretty cool guy. Out over on Facebook at PATM Disney Travel, or just check out the website below. It scrolls across the patmdisneytravel.wixsite.com/planning. There it is right there, right down there. Go to that site. You can fill out the form, kind of let us know what you're doing, what you want to do, if you have a budget, that kind of stuff, and we can help you out from there. Thank you guys all for joining us tonight. I'm going to go ahead and get into the closing. Hey, we had Peter with Princesses and the Mouse Disney Travel and some guy named Kevin jumped into the chat on the show. Hey, if you're looking for us on social media, you found us somewhere. Over on Facebook at DPI Podcast, on Twitter at Disney Insights. The YouTube channel is the Disney Planning Insights Podcast, and Instagram at Princesses and the Mouse. If you're a Twitch fan, you can check us out there, Matt_DPI. Thank you guys that stayed to the end. Another week, another show. We will see you next Tuesday. Stay cool, stay hydrated, and have a good week.